Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 197 of Sonic Boom TV. I'm Kevin, and it's still Halloween. So we're going to keep the blinking mask up there until I'm finished making videos tonight. There's going to be 2 or 3 or 4 videos made tonight. I don't know. Halloween. I don't know. So anyway, this episode is another what I got from VC Vinyl recently. A couple of these I've had for a week or two. There's nothing on there right now that I want. I've gotten everything that they could possibly have that I want to buy. I've bought. They have a few things that it's give or take, still there's like, there's a couple Glenn Campbell albums. I don't want the Christmas one. I already got a Christmas one, I think. But there's a couple of his albums. There's a couple of Roy Orbison albums. I don't want to pay for them. I just don't. I mean, I would like to have them if they were going to be free, but I don't want to pay even $5 for them. I'm trying to conserve money in a lot of ways, and just that I can't justify those. So, but they don't have anything else. Everything else I've already got. Every once in a while they pop up with something, that they haven't shown before or in a while before I started knowing about them. But in this thing, the last 2 things that I have were like the last 2 things. Like one of them I only saw this one day and I bought it. So anyway, let's just get to what I bought and what I've got and what I've won, because I did win 2 of these, 2 or 3 of these. I got winners, and then I have something else that I won from a different show that I want to talk about that too. So let's get right into it. This one, I don't know what this is. It's the Holy White Hounds, and when I first saw this, I didn't really want it because I just thought it was something silly. These goofy looking guys. The way this art is done, I'm not sure I like it. The way they glow, not glow, but that blue in their hair. I don't know what it is. And the name of the album is Sparkle Sparkle. So I don't know. It just seemed weird. But then there's I didn't know what the songs were or anything like that, and so I looked them up because they started showing this one again, and I looked it up on Discogs, and it sounded pretty good. It's kind of hard rock kind of stuff, but their songs are like Switchblade, Ghost Arm, In Your Skin, Laser Beams, Fake It, Black Lust. So I was like, well, this might be something all right. So I decided to go get it, and it was $5. So Holy White Hounds. That's the first one I bought. The other one, which I hadn't seen very much, and I haven't seen it since I bought it. I haven't been watching as much lately because there's nothing for me to buy. I mean, I don't know, but it's Sally Ford, Soul Sick, and the hype sticker. I'll read that in a minute. Hype sticker says, if a middle finger could sing, it would sound like Sally Ford. Now, that right there sounds like she might be a badass. That's from the New York Daily News. New album featuring Get Out, produced by Mike Kuykendall, M. Ward, She and Him, and Bright Eyes. I like Bright Eyes, and She and Him's pretty good too. But I don't know who M. Ward is, so I don't know where with that. And it also includes a full digital download. So we've got a cool picture on the back, nice legs. Don't know much about it. Didn't listen to anything on this, but I'm looking forward to listening to it this week. She looks kind of cute, even though she's tiny on there. Maybe there's a picture on the inside that we can see a better picture of her. But I think it might be good. So, Sally Ford, Soul Sick. I do like getting stuff from them that I don't know what it is, because I've been happy with just about everything I've gotten from them that I took a chance on. So, you know, it's all good. So then I won another copy of Dumbo picture disc. This is a very, very cute. I love this picture right here. This is a very cute little disc, and this will be part of the giveaway that I'm going to do. I don't know when I'm going to do it because I gotta get through this month basically, and I'm already going to be pushing episode 200 by the end of today. And so if I keep putting episodes out, it's going to be after episode 200 for sure. But I promise I will do a giveaway. There will be at least one winner. There's going to be either 1, 2, or 3 winners. I'm not sure yet. I just got to see where everything falls. But the person who wins first place will get at least 3 records, probably 4 since I won this, and now I'm going to give it away because I already have it and I don't need it. So the first place person will get at least 4 records. Don't know what they're going to be yet. Don't know what kind of styles of music they're going to be, but it's going to be free and it's going to be 4 records. So do with that as you will. You can go trade them in. You can give them as presents. You can keep them. You can hang them on the wall. I don't care, but they will be free. And when I get to that episode of the giveaway, I'll explain everything, how it's going to go, and that'll be it. And you will have. I know for a fact I'm not going to let the contest run more than a week, and then we'll go from there. So put that one to the side because we're not going to open that. Another one. Now this record I won. It's not worth anything because I don't know why. But I saw this at Target, and they had it on their clearance for like $6 or $5, something like that, and then they sell it for $5 on the VC vinyl. Well, I looked at the track listing, and I'm not interested in anybody on here. Well, let's just get to what it is. It's the Blade Runner Black Lotus soundtrack by Mondo. I don't know who Mondo is. Some label. But it's got this Obi strip, which is cool. I like the art on this. I mean, it's kind of anime, but it's also kind of almost I don't know what you call it. It's just different. It's more realistic kind of animation than that. But I thought this was a cool looking cover. This glossy foil title. I'm trying to make it be glossy for you, but it's not really working. But I wasn't going to buy this. I would not have bought this. It's got Alyssa Cara, ex-ambassadors, Walk Off the Earth. I might know something about Walk Off the Earth. I think that's the people that they all play on one guitar, and there's like 5 of them doing different things. I don't know. Possibly. I don't know. But G-Eazy featuring Bente Violet McPherson, Salem Elise, Kiana Lede, I don't know, Aliso and Dana Paula, Tori Kelly, Michael Hodges, and Lord Nettie Gray 070 Shake or 070 or 070 Shake, I don't know. Artwork by Greg Ruth, pressed on 140 gram neon violet vinyl. So it's going to look cool, but I don't think I want to listen to any of this. Be honest with you. I'm hoping there's more art in the inside. We'll find out in a minute. And it says also available from Mondo, Blade Runner 2049. So I don't know if it's original television soundtrack. So I guess it's a TV show. But we'll get to that. So that's all. Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. I did get one other thing, a box set from them for $10. Eric Clapton. His debut, I guess it's his debut album. It's a CD box set. It has, the reason I didn't get this at the beginning, because I do like Eric Clapton. I'm not a huge fan, but I have some of his albums. And the reason I didn't get this at the beginning when they first started selling, they're still selling it, but most of them are $12. I don't know why it was $10 that day I got it. But it's 4 CDs. The 3 CDs are all different mixes of the first album. They don't all have the same amount of songs. Like the first 2 CDs have 11. The third one has 10. So I don't know if I haven't gone through and looked to make sure all the tracks are the same. But at least the third one has at least 1 less song. And maybe there could be possibilities that some of the songs are not the same on the other albums. And then the last CD is singles, alternate versions, and session outtakes, which is only 8 songs. So the sticker says Anniversary Deluxe Edition featuring all 3 vintage 1970 mixes of the album, including Eric Clapton mix, singles, alternative mixes, and outtakes. New artwork with 24-page book, newly remastered. So for $10, you know, you can't really pass that up. Even CDs. I mean, the book itself is probably close to $10. So that was it for VC Vinyl. And I'll open these after we talk about this one. Now, I was just on some flipping through the things, seeing if anybody was selling anything interesting. And you come across somebody giving something away, you stop and you see what it is. And if you're interested, okay. Well, this guy was giving away a lot of stuff. Like he was doing punk rock stuff. Excuse me. But it was like stuff I had never heard of. And a couple of them were from other countries, including the one I got. Now, I'm a little disappointed. Now, I got it for free, so I'm not complaining at all. But it's got a ding right there, got a ding right there, and it looks like the spine, the top part, whatever you want to call it, is split. And I don't know that it was like that when he sent it to me, so packaging looked pretty decent. It's just a nitpick kind of thing. But this band is called Halshug, Halshug. They are from Denmark, Copenhagen, Denmark. The name of the album is Blodets Band, but there's a weird little symbol over the A, so I don't know how maybe it's Bond. I don't know. But the thing about it is this picture. What the hell is going on in this picture? I looked at when I saw it on the screen, I was like, I gotta win this because I don't know what the heck is going on with that picture. I want you guys to look at it. And I tried to look up this band, and there's not very much information outside of Discogs about them, as far as I can tell. But there is a thread on, I believe, Reddit, talking about this picture. What is going on? Okay, so what you see here is a guy. He's hanging upside down. He's got this mask over, like cloth or something over his face. His arm is hanging down, right? This arm is coming up here, hanging off of something he's hanging from. A pole, maybe? I don't know where it's going, where it's coming from, where it ends. But then you look over here, and this is his legs. And there's one leg going that way. Don't see where his feet are, but it looks like it's kind of bent back. Then there's this other leg over here. Maybe I think that's a leg. I don't know. But where's his butt? Like, he would be bent over backwards, like slumped over something, I guess. Maybe he would go like that. Like, I don't know, but it doesn't seem right. And nobody could figure out, like, in that thread that I was reading, they were like, I own this because I don't understand the picture. And I own this because I want it, but I probably would own this because I don't understand the picture as well. And I don't know, it's like hardcore punk. That's all I know. I don't know any of the songs. I don't know if they speak English or what. There's nothing on the back as far as track listing, so I don't know what the songs are. I don't know if they play in English or Danish or some of both. I don't know. But if you guys know what's going on in this picture, which I'm sure you probably don't, because I'm pretty sure this is pretty rare. I want to say maybe 500 copies of this were what it said. There may be other versions. I don't know. But it's one of those things that you're like, huh? So, because, yeah, I mean, it may be hard to see on the screen, but it doesn't make sense, like, how this person's body is doing this. if this is his leg. And maybe it's not his leg, and maybe it just looks like it. But then, if it's not, where are his legs? You know, because there's nothing bending backwards. There's nothing over. Seems like if this is a pole or something, his whole, like his butt, I guess, would be right there, and you would see his whole leg, but you don't. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's a bizarre picture. Don't know what it is. Hopefully that's not somebody that's dead, and hopefully they're, you know, just posed for this picture in an awkward situation. But anyway, Hall Shug. So there you go. So now we'll go back to what we got, and we're gonna try to open some records here. I still don't have my thing. So let's do Sally Ford first. See what we got inside there. I hope I like this, because the last few records I got by these, you know, female singers with guitars from VC Vinyl, I've liked every one of them, and some of them are blues, some of them have been kind of country-ish. Some, you know, there's probably 3 or 4, and I've liked every one of them, and they're all different. So I'm hoping this is going to be much the same. Got a download card. It says 45 RPM, Sally Ford. Back in there. Got printed inner sleeve with lyrics on one side and a picture of some sort of flowery life form looking thing. I don't know. Kind of looks like lights almost, but not really. And then we pull it out, and we've got black vinyl with that same image or same thing, different on both sides. No A or B marked on there, so we'll have to figure out what side is which on this one as well. I don't know why they do that. If you're gonna, you know, put it on a record, at least make some kind of marking that notifies people, hey, this is side A, because nothing is worse than listening to an album out of order, right? Maybe there's other things that are worse, but as far as when you listen to music, I prefer to listen from start to finish, not from middle to end to start to middle. Don't do that. I don't like doing that. So, but maybe I'm just weird. I'm weird no matter what, but but besides that, so then we go, and we've got the Holy White Hounds, Sparkle Sparkle. All right. Go with that again. We've got printed inner sleeve. Got more of that weird kind of art. It's supposed to. It looks like a photo negative, but it's not really that. I think it's just a filter that they ran over it. And we've got lyrics. Lyrics printed big. I'll give them that. Most of the lyrics I've been getting on albums have been tiny words, and it's just not for me anymore. We've got that nice label. Oh, is that upside down? That's upside down. Holy White Hounds. Holy White Hounds. This one has a 1 and a 2 on it. So there you go. I don't think there's anything else in it. Oh, there's a download card in this one as well. A lot of these download cards are just plain. I like when they print something on their download cards because it makes it a little more of a collectible than a piece of white paper with black text. But a lot of people don't like them at all, so I don't know. That is another story for another day. And we've got the Blade Runner Mondo something. This looks like a triple gatefold. triple gatefold on a 1 LP. That's a little bit bizarre. But it's not the first one I've got either. I've got a couple like this. Seems like a waste of paper, you know. Not that I'm complaining about wasting paper, because I do it all the time, but can't get this off. There we go. But I think it's a little overkill when you got one record and you've got so much thing. So we've got the Obi strip that came off there. You guys can maybe see that. I don't know if you care about that. It's an album that I'm going to listen to one time. I guarantee it. If that, and I will listen to it once, but that's probably going to be it. So then we open it up. Cool art, anime, Japanese style. Ooh, it's big. Can you see it? Can I get it all on the screen? There we go. Flip it over. Something's coming out the end over there. Hard to show triple gatefold things on the screen here, but we got it. So let's see, the middle is glued down. We've got, in one end, we've got this little print with track listing and credits on the other side. That's kind of cool. And then the record itself in the other side. Oops. If I can get it out. Looks like a nice color album. They said lilac. Ooh, that's a nice purple. It's a little darker than what it looks like on my version of the screen. Maybe once I see this. Let's see what I got. To like that looks more like the truer. No, maybe it's still a little light. It's hard to tell with the lights. I don't know. Trying to give you a weird angle. But very nice color. It's not translucent, but it can, you know, it when you hold it up to the light, it kind of glows. I don't know if we can. Can't really get that effect for you guys on screen, but we got a black sleeve polylined. So that's nice. Nice looking record. You know, not my favorite art style, but good enough that I liked it. And kind of glad I have it. There you can see that Blade Runner red foil title. I don't know why this album is so cheap. Maybe it didn't sell. But when I looked it up on Discogs, I think it said $6 straight across the line, no matter what condition it's in or what. And maybe it just hasn't sold to make the price go up. But like I said, they were getting rid of it at Target for $6, and VC Vinyl sells it right now for $5. So get it while you can. So we'll go to Eric Clapton now, the box set. Keep that sticker. Keep the sticker part. And so I've got probably 6 box sets now total, which is weird for me because I don't usually do. So it's a slip case. That's nice. Smells weird. Eric Clapton. And we've got, this book is a hardcover book. Isn't that nice? So we've got the CDs in this little thing with his guitar. Cool. Just has the who's played on it. You guys see that? Eric Clapton, Delaney Bramlett, Leon Russell, I've heard of him, piano player. Bobby Whitlock, John Simon, Carl Rattle, Jim Gordon, Jim Price, Bob Keys, Tex Johnson, Bonnie Bramlett, Rita Coolidge. I've heard of Rita Coolidge. I don't know what she sings, but I've heard of her. Stephen Stills, heard of him. He's a singer. did some rock kind of stuff, I guess. I think he was in Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and Young, and whoever else was Crosby's people. Sonny Curtis and Jerry Allison. So that's neat. But then we got this book. This is like a hardcover little book. So yeah, this book right here is definitely worth $10. We got the. We're gonna look at it together and tell like story time. Maybe it is a story. We don't know. We got this with some black and white photos of the cover, I guess, or at least the cover of this box set. We've got tracks written down. Got some credits and stuff. Maybe some lyrics. No, just credits. More credits. Maybe the book's not worth $10 if we don't get some pictures going here. All right, there we go. We got a little story of Eric Clapton, something or other. This picture of him. Cool picture right here. That doesn't look like Eric Clapton though. Maybe somebody else. Maybe that is him. I don't know. I'm so used to him with a beard and mustache, though, so maybe it, like that. That looks like Eric Clapton to me. I don't know how many of these songs I know. I'm going to look at the track listing in a minute. Interesting stuff. Oh, this is cool. This has got the singles, I guess, and this looks like the covers probably of the singles that were released, I guess, or the different versions of mid-album possibly as well. You know, that's like Asian. I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese writing. Probably Japanese or Korean. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm looking at right there. It's not bad for $10 though. More record labels for singles, 45s. Teasin'. Nice little band shot. And that's it. So, let's look at something real quick. The songs that I know. Now, I don't know which one is the original version of this. There's the Tom Dowd mix, the Eric Clapton mix, the Delaney Bramlett mix. The Tom Dowd mix is the UK version underneath it. So, maybe the Eric Clapton mix is the United States release. But After Midnight is the song, the hit song. That's the one I know. I don't know anything else, I don't think. I mean, by name anyway. I may know some of the songs. Like Lovin' You, Lovin' Me, that sounds familiar, but maybe not. I don't know. So anyway, but I think I'm going to enjoy this. I'm not going to listen to every version of this a lot. I'm going to pick one, and that's probably going to be the one I go to when I listen to it. But it's cool to have. And for $10, I passed it up for a long time, and then I couldn't pass it up anymore, especially since there was nothing else that I needed to buy from them or wanted to buy from them. And you know, I've watched I watched a couple shows this week, and I was watching one earlier, and I was just like, man, I don't know why I'm watching, because there's nothing they're going to sell me, and I've got $10 credit for WhatNot, and I was like, man, it would be great to get 2 records from them, but there's not 2 records that are on there that I want. You know, and so that's unfortunate, but it's just what it is right now. Until they get some new product, you know, I'm sure I'm going to use the $10 on something. But you know, to me, whoever, I know who it is. I mean, I know the person's name and everything that's running it, but I don't know why they haven't gotten more. You know, I know they're doing the wholesale thing, and I know they're buying from, you know, whatever record companies, but what's their delay? They probably already have stock and they're waiting to get rid of more and more of the old stuff before Christmas, and then probably maybe jack the prices up next month or this month now, I guess it'll be. I don't know. I don't know what their plan is, but man, if I'm feeling like this, I know everybody else that buys from them is like, dude, there's nothing to buy anymore. We bought it all. You know, because they only have so many titles, and you know, unless you're a store that's actively selling these things, there's no, a regular collector is not buying. I'm tearing this up. A regular collector is not going on there to buy 10 copies of, Dumbo. I mean, unless you're a seller, there's no reason to do that. So anyway, yeah, this one got a little busted up in the mail here. So this is the one I got from whoever on WhatNot. It's the Hal Shug one we discussed. Bloodette's Band. Gretchen. Sorry, guys. I have to lock her up when I'm making videos. We've got a inner thing. Yeah, these were, I don't know if this is lyrics, but it's surely not in English. Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not English. I don't know what the songs are. I don't know, like, well, no, it does say on the record itself, so we'll look at that in a second. These photos of these guys are all darkened out, so you can barely see their faces, or parts of their faces. This guy right here seems to be the closest to a whole face you can see. So I don't know, man. This might be some dark stuff. I don't know. They went with the corniest thing in hardcore. They went with the Old English writing on their title. Oh, it's such a lame thing that they do. I don't know why those bands, and even like the gangs and stuff. Why? Oh, they did it here too. I'm sorry. Why they do that? It's a terrible font. It's. I mean, they kind of pirateized it a little bit. Like they made it kind of squiggly, around the edges, not sharp. But I hate it. I hate it, guys. I hate it. I never use it in my graphic design life. Just picking up the dust. But there's... Okay, let's start with side A. There's Goods for Lot. Oh my god. Inferno, I know that one. Nael, Nael. Knael. Oh, man. Yeah, this is definitely not English. Boy, it is picking up. The dust is just sucking to it as I move it. Bloodette's Band again. Total Destruction, not spelled correctly though. Ydersterand. Oh man, I don't know. Try to wipe this off before I show you guys a close up, because you're gonna. Ooh, man, I can hear the static on this thing. Well, I'll just have to. It'll have to. Man. Anyway, look at those titles. That's side B. That's funny that side B is in English. I got some craziness going on this side too. And side A, whatever that stuff says, you can see it. Like how you can see my CD wall in the reflection of that, though. That's kind of cool. So anyway, that's that. So I'll check it out. It'll probably be awesome, and I won't know what they're saying, so that'll make it more awesome, because I can make it could be about anything I want it to be, I guess. Instead of probably what it is about that I might not agree with or disagree. I don't know. But anyway, so that's what I got off of WhatNot recently, and like I said, definitely probably won't be getting, unless I got $10. So I'm going to get something within the next week or so. Hopefully in the next day or so. But I really don't think VC Vinyl is going to have anything for me. But after that, the record store day thing is coming up, and I'm trying my hardest to conserve some money, and you know, it's just not really working too well, but hopefully I will be able to take care of that and get my dog to the vet again, so maybe we don't have to hear her cough through all these videos. So anyway, that is it for this episode. I got another one that I'm going to do after this, and maybe that's the last one for tonight. And then I hope you guys have had a great Halloween. And that's it. Bye.